So it is currently the 21st of December and I have not made a video for well over a year, so I thought that I would do my 2023 Wrapped TSW edition. I'm just gonna bring up the photos so that I know what I'm talking about. Okay, let us start with January. So in January, I was starting off pretty good. I started the year off pretty good. We were flaky. We were sort of like, I don't know, I think it was sort of like a gray area because I had a lot of improvement. So I really didn't complain that much for that month. I'm just gonna move this up. Right. In January, we had not much to complain about. Nothing much. We had like, I was on the treadmill a lot, so I lost a lot of weight there too. Then we have February. Now February I started school and it was really difficult. I was so nervous for my first day, and it was really tough because I still had really flaky skin, and obviously that's quite rare, and I felt a lot of judgment. I did a lot of baking because I love baking. I made cookies for Valentine's Day for my friends. I went on the treadmill a lot, and in this photo you can kind of see like a flakiness, I suppose. And my arms, they were like really red, really raw. But I usually cover them up with gauze before I went to school. Now next we have, let's see, March. Okay, now in March, that was probably one of my best months of the year. I went on the treadmill, continued school, my skin was like getting better, and I got acrylics, which were actually quite good for my skin at the start. Over time they weren't as useful because they were very hard to maintain. But March was probably one of my best months, which was good. Typically my skin gets really good around like autumn seasons. Then we go to April. April was also a pretty good year. I did sauna, I did cryotherapy. Both were pretty good. They helped quite a lot. And I don't know, I think, okay, at the start of April was not that good. I went to a convention for my dad's work and it was not that good. The main areas, they were like quite swollen, quite red, quite raw, so that wasn't good. The middle of April was probably really like the best part of the month. There was not much, honestly. Before my TSW, I used to take a lot of photos, but as of recent, I don't take any photos at all. Then we go to May, which is my birthday month, and I had my 16th. My skin was really good. I wore like this dress, and it you could barely tell that I had TSW. I don't know. I think my skin was pretty good. I had a really good time in May, June. Okay, now this is where I saw a shift in my skin. So you can't really tell, but there's no really really specific photos that you can tell, although it was pretty good near the end of June when I had my formal and I looked okay, to say the least. People couldn't tell, so that was like a win. July was starting to get worse. My hands were the worst area, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's not good right now either. I did a lot of sauna, but I stopped that month as well because it made my skin extremely dry. And then let's see, I started driving. I started learning how to drive, and that was good. I only almost crashed once. And then there's a photo of, I think it's my leg, that there was like hives coming back up, which typically doesn't happen to me often because my legs are like the best part of my body TSW wise. So like from, I want to say like the middle of my stomach all the way up, that is the worst area. Anything below that is like typically okay, like it will have its occasional flare-ups, but other than that, like it's completely fine. August was okay. It wasn't the best. There were some pretty good moments in that. Start of August was probably one of my best. Near like the end-ish, it was starting to get like that raw and like that like swollen bread, like, you know, very itchy one. Sorry. Jesus, I don't know my months. June, March, September. Okay. September was well, I mean, okay, I had a lot of expectations for that because I actually went to Malaysia at the end of September, and typically when I go back my skin will get much better because of like the humidity, but actually it only got worse, which was quite a disappointment to me. I don't want to complain, but it was a bit sad. I think it was because I had the aircon on in my room for most of the part because my brother was also staying in there and he has the aircon on full blast at all times, and that's not good for me, but I did it because I thought, oh, it's fine, I'll get better here. You know, which was obviously not the case. Then let's see, I have some photos of it too on like my hands and my legs, and you can kind of see like the what's it called, like the pusses, because I had a lot of those. And then we got October. Start of October I was still in Malaysia and it only got worse. And then I got home and I went straight to sleep afterwards. That was one of my biggest mistakes by far. It got horrible. It was really, really bad, and I honestly just don't know how to explain it because it was just such a shock as well. Like, I went there like with, okay, my skin was getting worse, but I expected it to get better, and then I thought, okay, I'm coming back, I'll just maintain it, and then it just got so much worse, which was like one of the biggest letdowns ever. And then we go to November. Now November is my exam month, and that was the worst month of the year. I was constantly at home. I could not go to school to revise or study for my exams. I couldn't even study at home because I had to like stay in bed. I couldn't move, I couldn't do anything. Like my hands, it like literally hurt to bend them. So I couldn't even hold like a pencil or anything. I did take a photo of me, of like my study setup. I really did try. I really did. So the side of my face, the right side of my face was completely open. There was no skin. You can even see it. It's still here even in December. But the one in these photos that I show you is like, how do I say, like yellow ooze when it came out. Now I don't know if you can tell, but it's blood, and people say that if there's blood instead of like yellow ooze, it means it's better now. So I thought, okay, that's good, right? It means there's improvement, and I'm happy about that. My arms were pretty bad. It hurt to bend them. They were extremely dry, and the one thing that I did to kind of like soothe them was jojoba oil or jojoba oil. I'm not really sure how you say it. Then my hands as well were extremely dry, but not as bad as like my face. I'm like the type of person to sleep on my side, so it was really tough to sleep on this side of my face, and I could only rely on this side when actually I only ever sleep on this side, which could also have prompted the whole flare up on this side as well, because you put too much pressure on it, the blood can't circulate, and it was a whole mess. I also started painting in the middle of my exam, like the whole exam period. I never got to finish it. It's in my closet. I'm the type of person to start things and not finish them, and I will probably bring it out again next year and then finish it next year. Otherwise it will just stay in my closet. Then in the middle of November, I went out with my friends. It was my friend's birthday, so we went out to celebrate, which was extremely tough. It was really painful, but I pushed through and I had an amazing time, so overall it like all worked out. Then I also have this one photo of my side profile. I don't know what that's meant to say there, but I don't know. Yeah, anyways, then we go to December, which is now, and honestly the skin is okay. I'm just gonna do my update here. It's like really flaky and it is painful. I literally just woke up like 2 hours ago and it's like 12 right now. I haven't eaten anything yet. This month I found out that I have 2 trigger foods, which is peanut butter and just anything spicy, which is a shame because I love peanut butter and I love spicy food. But overall I don't miss it too much, knowing that it caused a lot of unnecessary flare-ups. And I'm trying to look for more trigger foods because I had a test done that showed me like all of the foods that I'm not supposed to eat, but some of the foods when I eat it I actually don't get like a reaction. So I thought it was okay to eat most of the foods there. However, peanut butter, spicy food, like we know after consistently trying that it's not good. Honestly, there's not much else, but you know, TSW is full of ups and downs, and I'm pretty proud of the progress that I have made. In next year February I enter my 3rd year of TSW, so I'm excited to see what happens, and I hope it's good because I'm in my last year of high school next year. But yeah, anyways, that is my 2023 wrapped, and I hope to make more videos. Okay, thank you, bye.